Hi Sam. I hope you're ready for another exciting word today.
Hi Alex. I'm definitely ready. What's the word for today?
Today, we're learning.
Gering.
This word means small, low, or slight. It's often used to describe a small amount or degree of something.
Interesting. Is there a most common meaning?
Yes, the most common meaning is small or low. But be careful, it can be confused with the English word glaring, which sounds similar but means something completely different.
Got it. Can you tell me more about how to use
gering,
in sentences?
Sure.
Gering.
Is an adjective, so it doesn't change form like a verb does. For example, you could say,
Die Menge ist gering.
which means the amount is small.
What about the comparative or superlative forms?
Good question. The comparative form is,
Geringer.
and the superlative is.
Am geringsten.
So, if you wanted to say,
Das ist geringer als das andere.
it means that is smaller than the other one.
That makes sense. Is
gering,
a noun, too.
No, it's strictly an adjective. But if you want to use it with a noun, you can say,
Geringe Menge.
meaning small amount.
I see. What about the history of the word? Where does it come from?
Gering.
Comes from the old High German word,
Geringer.
which means little or small. Over time, its meaning evolved but remained focused on the idea of smallness or low degree.
That's fascinating. I love learning about the origins of words.
I'm glad you find it interesting. Now, let's break down the word.
Gering.
Doesn't have a prefix or a suffix, so we can think of it in a simple way. It relates to the concept of smallness.
That's easy to remember.
Exactly. We could create associations, like imagining a tiny ant to remember.
Gering.
Means small.
Are there any similar words in German?
Yes, there are quite a few. For example, we have,
Geringfügig.
which means minor or trivial. It's formed by adding the suffix,
Fügig.
which relates to significance.
That's cool. Any others?
Sure. We can look at,
Geringer Aufwand.
meaning small effort. The word,
Geringfügigkeit.
means minority. And there's also,
Geringere Chancen.
meaning lower chances.
Wow, that's quite a few.
Additionally, the prefix can be found in words like,
Gebraucht.
meaning used, and the suffix,
Neblig.
meaning foggy.
How would I use
gering,
in real life?
Great question. Let's say you're at work discussing budget cuts. You could start with
Das Budget ist gering.
meaning the budget is small.
Okay, let me try.
Das Budget ist geringer als letztes Jahr.
Perfect. That means the budget is smaller than last year.
Nice. What's another situation?
Imagine you're at the doctor's office. You might say,
Meine Schmerzen sind gering.
meaning my pain is slight.
I'll try that.
Die Schmerzen sind gering.
Very good. You could also say,
Ich habe eine geringe Verletzung.
meaning I have a slight injury.
That's helpful. Any more situations?
Yes. While traveling, you can say,
Die Wartezeit ist gering.
which means the waiting time is small.
Let me repeat.
Die Wartezeit ist gering.
Excellent. Or you could say,
Ich habe nur eine geringe Menge Geld.
meaning I have only a small amount of money.
I'm getting the hang of it. How can I remember the gender of
Gering.
Well, since
Gering.
is an adjective, it doesn't have gender on its own. But when paired with a noun, you'll see it used with masculine, feminine, or neuter nouns. A mnemonic could be to visualize a tiny creature, like a mouse, to remind you of its meaning.
That's a cute image.
Now, let's talk about usage.
Gering.
Is generally neutral and can be used in both formal and informal situations. You might hear it in phrases like
Geringe Qualität.
meaning low quality, or
Geringes Risiko.
meaning low risk.
I see. Are there any commonly confused words?
Yes, sometimes learners mix up
Gering.
with,
Groß.
which means big. It's a good idea to remember that
Gering.
is about smallness.
Great. Can you give me some example sentences?
Absolutely. For instance,
Die Anzahl der Teilnehmer ist gering.
which means the number of participants is small.
Got it. What's another?
Another example is,
Ich habe nur geringe Erwartungen.
meaning I only have slight expectations.
This is fun.
You're doing great. Here's another one.
Hat ein geringes Einkommen.
Meaning he has a low income.
I'll remember that.
Let's do a quick recall check. What does
Gering.
mean?
It means small or low.
Correct. What's the comparative form?
Geringer.
Exactly. Can you use it in a sentence?
Das ist geringer als vorher.
Perfect. What's the origin of
Gering.
It comes from Old High German, right?
right again? Last question. Can you give me an example of a situation where you would use
Gering.
At a restaurant? Maybe.
Die Portion ist gering.
Great sentence. You're really getting the hang of it, Sam. To sum it all up, today we learned about the word.
Gering.
It's an adjective meaning small or low.
Thanks, Alex. This was really helpful.
I'm glad you think so. Keep practicing, and I'll see you next time.